Yeah, the webcam's up. Hi! We don't know what we're doing. I'm Ratchet, and this is... Yeah, that bitch. And we're gonna play Featherbent. I don't know how this is gonna go. I know nothing. Other than it's Homestuck, that's all I know. And that's John. Beautiful man.
Season's end heralds the beginning of celebration. Citizens across the strata engage in long-standing tradition filled with stories, drink, and song. Patrons of the damp underbrush take solace beneath the shade of their natural darkness, spending the day gathering friends and family under a host's roof before shutting the doors and windows and regaling around a quiet fire.
That sounds nice.
The leafy umbrella of the canopy provides illuminated residence for those more detail-oriented in their decor. The collectors, the hoarders, the poachers, any strong enough to defend their stead, earn the right to much larger living spaces, with far more room to decorate.
She's touching me! She's touching me!
Those housed in the windy heights of the emergent hold an annual gala reserved for the social elite, famous for its glorious feast and black-tie dance held in an extravagant open court.
Do the windy thing, boy!
No matter one station, members across all echelons partook in festivities, celebrating the passing of dark days and the sunlight yet to come.
I'm stuck on echelons.
Preparations for the sweep began precisely 24 days in advance.
That's
A
nice.
young man stands in his nest, and it just so happens that today is this young man's preparation day.
Fuck you,
He
Featherbent!
whistles as he works, and he is still self-conscious of his song.
Is he a bird?
The live-in population of sundries he's collected during his travels serve as his audience. Books are strewn across the desks. Captured firebugs hang from the ceiling. A teapot sits atop a small pit in the middle of the floor. The understory tree hollow is decorated with all sorts of reflective minerals, dark blue rocks that shine indigo in just the right light, while mushrooms whose roots tangled well into stone lend their multicolored glow to the floor of the crook. The scent of last night's rain clings to the bark of his nesting walls, thick and musty, familiar and comforting.
God damn it.
John's tune carries along once more, but the melody that drifts through the air still doesn't match the one that plays so perfectly in his head.
My parents are cooking.
Suddenly, a familiar voice.
Is it Dave?
Careful who you let hear that, John. Wouldn't want to mislead a girl, would we?
That's Rose. Or it's Friska. A slender hand with a blue painted fingernails curves around the room. You can fucking see this. The luminescent mushrooms framing the doorway tint the outline of a young woman's silhouette. Eyes blue. What? Fuck? She is clad with the leather and loose cotton stylings of her legendary seafaring ancestry. It looks like she's wearing Dragon Balls for earrings. That's bothering me.
Are we gonna see Goku?
Is this her wish? I want the most fabulous earrings made out of the Dragon Balls. Okay, a little bit of history here. Homestuck is our newest fandom, so
We're kind of, sort of new. She has more experience.
I've caught up. She hasn't yet,
I'm too lazy.
and it's not our only fandom. And because you're getting fandom into fandom, new fandom, and we have a shit ton of fandoms. We're gonna make references to every single fandom in the world. The person who guesses them all wins. Homestuck doesn't count as a fandom because the game is Homestuck based. But seriously.
Free space of the bingo board.
It's the free space of the bingo board. But seriously, those are Dragon Ball earrings and they're not...
They're probably supposed to represent, like, her eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Like 1 and 7.
Oh, yeah. Ratchet, hit the next button. She gives an unwitting toss of her silky raven hair. It's wild and fucking house. And the smile she passes John glints brighter than the gold dangling from her ears. Okay.
Hey, Vriska! What are you doing here?
Here to get the boot.
What? Can't a girl visit her best friend without being interrogated?
Oh my god!
Oh, you know I didn't mean anything by it. You're always welcome here.
Vriska, your boobs are off. Just a little bit.
Come on in.
She ducks upon entering the crook, her hard boots clicking against the wood as she walks. She ruffles her storm gray feathers. Those are orange. Fuck this. Sleek and preen, trying to adjust to the humble space of John's nest. They're gonna bang. There are two kinds of people in the world. John takes a look at Vriska's wings and subconsciously runs his fingers through the loose, fluffy blue of his... Are you self-conscious? Oh yeah, it just says you are.
He probably has
He has the tiny wings.
the tiny feathers like penguin.
Oh, he's so cute!
Baby penguin feathers.
A proud member of the hunting class, Vriska Circuit belonged to an order different than John's. John, it's okay, I still love you. Hunters were the
Predatory dominant.
Azaza, whose government maintained the firm rule over strata by default. They were built larger, stronger, and much more fierce, with a culture that determined social status by feather caste. John's order came in all sorts of colors. Vriska's only came in 12. Wait, what? Okay, I read that wrong. Oh, look at he is so cute! Look at his feathers! I want to rub my face in it. She's touching me! Unable to get comfortable, Vriska scrunches her nose. Now their wings don't look that different other than the feather, like John's is fluffier and Vriska's are more sleek. That's probably what it is. It's supposed to be a hawk.
Man, I still don't understand how you can live in such a cramped dump. I can barely stretch my wings in here.
Sucks to suck, Vriska!
I don't know what you're talking about. This place is cozy.
Ugh, and it reeks, too. Everything smells like mud. At least you don't have to worry about people challenging you for this place. I can't think of anyone who'd fight you over such a crappy nest, honestly.
Don't insult a man's house.
Dude, you don't just start insulting a guy's home as soon as you walk through the front door. Cut me some slack, alright? This was my dad's place.
He's dead.
I've been trying to keep it looking good for when he comes back.
My parents are dead!
Joker! What I tell you about my parents?
John.
Oh, his dad's on a hunting trip. Dad's on a hunting trip and he hasn't been home in a couple of days.
Your dad's been gone for like 5 years.
Hey, Vriska, don't bring it up. It's a sore spot.
Yeah, so?
Okay, then.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count. Can you count them? That's right. That's right. Cannon.
Look, all I'm saying is that if you had a nicer nest, then maybe you'd have a pretty girl to spend the sleep with this year round.
I'm gay.
Are you offering this?
There's 2 types of people in the world.
You mean besides you?
Ooh.
no, but seriously, I worry about you. When was the last time you went on a date?
Well, you really think my nest is the reason why girls don't like me?
Well, there's that. Plus your unkempt feathers.
Hey!
And your messy hair. And the fact you're kind of an asshole.
He's not that much of a dick.
What's wrong with my hair?
That's the thing.
Just telling it like it is, John.
Hey, I don't see you going around inviting hot guys to your nest for the sweep either.
Well, you see, that's because I'm a lesbian.
Obviously not.
Hey! Why am I staying with you over the sweep again anyway? Weren't you seeing that one hunter a while ago? What was his name again? Thomas? Travis?
Rose! He's gay. Everybody, all the gay. Let's just throw a giant... Oh! Let's just throw a giant rainbow.
Ugh, who cares about him? He was about as much of a hunter as I am a perch.
It's because he's crippled. Don't tease him.
Hey, you know what would be perfect right now? A nice cup of tea.
Oh, sure thing.
It's already going
Let me
off.
get that for you.
The pot was suspended over fuck shit, blah blah blah. The pot is hot!
Special mushrooms strengthen Mario people.
That's nice. She sits Indian style and reaches inside of her purse. And John... Oh no. Yeah, she reaches for her purse. And John pours tea. And she...
She puts tea leaves in the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, they pour tea.
He only has two.
They've been banging.
Just been the two of them sometime.
Maybe the sweep will bring you to such great heights. Why aren't they just saying this? Don't look down. And she smiles.
When celebrating the sweep, it is customary for a guest to bring their host a gift, a token as thanks for providing nest during the festivities.
I kind of want this written in Kenai's type style.
A hunter with a fondness for tea shouldn't be too difficult to shop for. Yet when the best leaves in a nation grow in a little-known area restricted as protected territory by the Imperial Guards, one must weigh the value of a token against the dangers of retrieving it.
I want the pussy, so I'm gonna do everything to get it.
Why do I have a feeling we're going into a stealth mission?
No, don't touch me! Stop it! Can't we just cuddle like normal humans? Ratchet, are you a lesbian?
She has boyfriend.
He treads across the forest floor, knowing she is well worth the risk.
He wants the pussy.
By virtue of being the lowest story, the forest floor sees very little sunlight during the day, slipping effortlessly into the depths of pitch black by nightfall. Visibility consists of acres of shadow, punctuated by patches of light. The atmosphere is desolate and murky, with thin films of fog, draped as motionless curtains in the thick, humid
We don't
air.
talk about that! We're sorry. Stop
I didn't
talking.
get that far.
The floor provides no proper
as I know,
home for any friendly souls, as citizens of the strata are often reminded. A legion of Imperial Guards are stationed at the borders to keep the innocents out and to protect them from the violent predators lurking within the deep. Only the stealthiest, the bravest, and the most cunning could possibly make it through here, John thinks to himself, as the gentle breeze crashes a single red feather against his boot.
John leans down to pick it up. Bright red. What a curious color. Red itself was by no means so common amongst perches. One of John's closer friends even sported them himself. Yet never before had John encountered a shade
But
so
Dave has
bright.
been used.
It's probably either Dave or Gargat. They both weird. Dad is picking up the feathers.
He's gonna play Banjo-Kazooie and he needs all the red feathers to fly.
And he likes it because it's red and there's a lot in the trees.
All the feathers
There's a lot.
everywhere 'cause someone don't know how to fly straight.
There's a lot of feathers.
Everywhere.
What if the guards never touched the floor? Who did these belong to? No, it's not Hunter. It's a perch, like John. There's another one. John gets excited and keeps
He just has a bouquet of
getting the feathers. John doesn't want to run into monsters, so he stays further away from the path in search of the soul who has the feathers.
He's looking for Gargat.
There's a lot in a congested mess of trees. It's a break in the forest. He is where we are. Where we are is being described still. And the sickle's there. What ugly colors? Who designed this crap? Now we're looking at in the base of the tree. There's a mushroom. And there's someone in the base of the tree.
Whoa, you made it to the floor too? Imperial guards sure do suck at their job.
Ah,
It's Gargat!
Nice to meet you. My name's John. John Egbert. What's yours? And what are you doing on the floor anyway? Look, you better not have taken all the good tea leaves. I woke up before dawn to make it down here.
What you want from me?
You know, you aren't moving very much. Are you dying or something?
Are
Did
you
you fly all the
dying?
way down here just to die?
Oh my god, you're so insensitive.
Not that there's anything wrong with personal preference or whatever, but if I was dying, I'd do it somewhere way more hilarious. Like up in a canopy fountain or something. Then I'd become a ghost and I'd haunt the fountain until they renamed it after me.
that's actually a pretty good idea, John.
That's really clever.
Look, all I'm saying is that this is a really crummy place to die. And you probably should have thought this through a little more.
I'm not dying, you dumb fuck.
Oh, yeah,
So you
Gargat.
did take all the good tea leaves.
What? No, I don't even drink tea.
You know, for a couple of seconds there, I thought we could actually be friends.
Is there something you wanted to accomplish by coming here, besides making my already unyielding state of misery marginally more difficult to deal with?
Well, the sweep's coming up. I need to grab token for my friend Briska, and the best tea leaves grow on the forest floor.
Token, you're not from around here. How did you make it past the guards?
They keep their rotation schedules pretty tight, but there's a path around the back that you need some pretty sharp maneuvering skills to get past. It takes a few hours both ways, and it's really easy to hurt yourself if you're not careful.
Well, duh, he already hurt himself. His feathers are freaking everywhere.
Thankfully, I'm pretty much the best flyer I know.
Do the windy thing, boy.
How did you make it past the monsters?
Monsters? Is that what they're calling us now?
Aww.
Huh? No. What I'm saying is I've been tea-picking and predator dodging for years, and I've never seen you before.
I've been down here for years. Don't pin your astounding lack of fucking awareness on me.
What I mean is, this is the first time I've ever met anyone else.
That's probably because your funny-looking tea leaves only grow on the eastern border. No one down here gives a shit about the eastern border because there's nothing but fucking tea leaves over there.
You're on the wrong side, John. You tried.
See, when you're forced to spend all of your time scavenging for food and water, making a good cup of tea gets pretty low on the list.
There are other people living here? Wait, is that why you're sick? Because you haven't been eating?
Who says I'm sick?
Well, your feathers are all falling out for one thing. It's not molting season, so that narrows it down. You have your wings all bundled up, too. Are you too weak to fly?
Let me careful.
I don't know where the fuck you get off thinking you can stumble upon my territory uninvited while flaunting around your pity like you're proud of the lovingly brandished olive branch you have stuck up your ass. But I can assure you, I'm just fucking fine. Thanks for the concern.
Give him a hug and a kiss. That's what you do with angry people. You just give them a hug and a kiss.
Even though the royalty is responsible for casting us down to the shit end of the strata without a fucking paddle, everyone here still celebrates the holidays enacted by royal decree. They get into their cute little cozy fucking communities and help each other prepare for the sweep celebration. Resources go drier than normal. I take myself out of the running for a while.
Look, I'm pretty much 100% sure everyone with half a brain knows the royalty is made up of a bunch of snooty, elitist buttholes. But would you really rather get all righteous about them instead of joining everyone else in celebration and, I don't know, not starving? That sounds dumb.
Don't pretend you know anything about what I've been through or what I'm doing here, you ignorant shitheel.
You can keep your tragic, mysterious past to yourself, dude. Fact of the matter is, you could probably use a muffin.
Muffin button.
Are you providing muffins? No? Then kindly go the fuck away.
Fire trucks and everything.
Fire trucks! Okay, what we gonna do, KK?
Ask if he's allergic to nuts, because if that's a nut muffin and he's allergic, then that's gonna just cause everything.
KK, we're gonna ask KK if he's allergic to nuts.
Are you allergic to nuts?
Huh?
Because I am.
Oh, that's right! John is allergic to nuts!
I didn't know that.
He's pretty super allergic to nuts. Yeah, that's a big thing in the beginning.
I am very deathly allergic to nuts.
Is giving me the information I need to kill you some kind of bullshit trust thing, or...
Death by nuts. Gross.
Give him a muffin. Do you have one?
You reach into your pouch and attempt to give him a muffin, but it turns out the muffin doesn't really exist. Where the muffin originally stood, a picture of a muffin rests in its place. God damn it.
Friska.
But the glint in the mysterious stranger's eyes is distinctly muffin-geared. You keep the picture tucked away, wisely deciding not to antagonize him. Promise to give him a muffin at a later date.
So, are you inviting me to your nest if I have muffins?
You don't have any muffins.
But I could have muffins. You want me to come back sometime with muffins?
Sure, come back before I starve to death with a delicate pink hand-weaved basket full of life-saving muffins, and we can begin our journey into the most meaningful fucking friendship the Strata has ever seen.
You like cranberries?
No. He just did some foreshadowing, I bet.
I fucking love cranberries.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of my nest.
Entertain him with a hypothetical!
Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Oh my god.
100 duck-sized horses. Oh, god damn it. He doesn't seem too keen on talking much more. Maybe it's time to let him brood on his own for a little while. I didn't even want to try.
Parchment of an ancient treasure map serves as the oversized carpet of Vriska's nest. Its tattered borders
My
curling
finger.
scrolls
Such a
along the
kid.
edges of the walls. Inks of all colors count numbers of steps, marking miles and dashed pathways to small cities and major landmarks long
get it.
lost to the
Vriska has a
claws of
sweet
sweeps gone
place.
by. Spiderwebs woven between high corners what?
Okay, that doesn't sound very nice.
A certain patron of Vriska's nest is too preoccupied to be impressed.
Dude, that's an awesome, carpet.
See, you complain about my nest being smelly and cramped, but yours has cobwebs everywhere.
And?
Spiders are gross.
Thank you. Someone said it. Ugh. I want my drink. Oh, I spilled my drink. Damn it.
Fuck
you! I was raised in a nest with lots of spiders, asshole. They make me feel at home.
Do you ever miss your mom?
Teach your kids the basics and leave. That's just the way hunters do things, John. Sure, sometimes I think about what things would be like if she was still around, but being on your own builds strength and character. Without that, I wouldn't be who I am today.
A huge bitch. Cannon's words, not mine.
Wouldn't have made a name for myself out here with all these other hunters. Wouldn't have won this nest in the fight against the poor sucker who had it before. Heck, I wouldn't have been able to defend it for this long. Not that it's a surprise people keep challenging me for it. I mean, look how sweet this setup is.
Invite more spiders over. No one will want that place.
What's the matter now?
I don't know. Perches don't work the way hunters do. I mean, we fly away from home when we're of age and stuff, but our parents aren't supposed to just disappear. It's another sleep without my dad, and sometimes I wonder if he's ever coming back for me.
See, this is what I've been trying to talk to you about. Look, maybe your dad comes back, maybe he doesn't. In the meantime, show some goddamn independence. Move on. Get over it. Show him you can do just fine on your own. What would he think if he knew you were wasting your life moping around waiting for him? Live for the people who are here for you, not for the people who could be.
Yeah, I know.
Friska's doing the seduction thing.
Chin up, John. You don't look down, remember? Besides, you have me. What more could you possibly need? I mean, other than those perches you're friends with. Like that obnoxious Redwing who lives in the phonograph. He still owes me token, by the way, so if you still want him here for the sweep, you better get him to cough up soon.
He lives in a phonograph! That's adorable!
Why couldn't you invite the Greenwing who spends all her time inventing those weird little gadgets? You know, the one always off on those adventures? I like her.
Yeah, Jade's cool. I wish she could have made it, but she's been completely obsessed with these signals she's been picking up from across the forest lately. There's no stopping her when she sniffs out a trail.
Because she's a dog.
Maybe next time, then.
They gon' get drunk. Friska's a pirate. Who does pirate things? Did they get Friska's pouring wine and shit? Just think about KK. Still thinking about KK.
Vriska, what kind of monsters are on the forest floor?
Dad, what about the shadowy lands? Don't talk about that.
I'm only wondering because it's really weird how many Imperial guards are stationed so low in the strata just to keep people away. It sounds super suspicious if you ask me. It makes me think they're running some freaky military experiments or something. Either that or whatever's down there is really, really dangerous.
Don't be dumb. There's nothing on the forest floor. Nothing that interesting, anyway.
Ugh. Come closer to me, computer. My legs. Not you! You're not the computer!
Sure, there are some predators down there, but between you and me, it's mostly just a bunch of outcasts and losers who couldn't survive in main society. Believe it or not, it takes a lot to cut it up here, John. Even in your crummy understory. If you can't take the heat, you hit the floor to get out of the kitchen.
But isn't it illegal to go down there? I mean, how are people living on the floor if you can't even get past the border without being thrown out by guards?
Why are you so interested in the forest floor all of a sudden?
Because,
Why are you being so touchy about it?
Because the floor is Pyrope's jurisdiction. You know, Pyrope, the hunter whose idea of fun is making public spectacles out of hangings and leaving the bodies to rot mid-air.
it's heresy.
If you have questions about how she's running things, why don't you go ask her?
No thanks. I choose breathing. But didn't you two used to be friends or something?
Keywords used to. Rivalries are settled, debts are repaid, people break even. You move on. And you keep moving on by not sticking your nose in places it doesn't belong.
Oh, crap!
What?
So yeah, we're gonna end this episode here. Enjoy it. I hope you did, because we're enjoying it. We know it's a lot of story, but that's what makes it fun.
It's being more party fun.
Yeah, right? Okay.